Hey guys, what's up? So today we're doing a little cautionary tale about Banggood. So FPV drones. Banggood is a huge seller. They're based in China. Their website is humongous. They have a lot of knockoff type products, and their products tend to be cheaper, especially for their own sort of brands like Eachine. They're just a whole lot cheaper than anywhere else. So for instance, I ordered a pair of Eachine EV800D goggles, and they were $88. Well, on Amazon, they're $129. So, you know, $40, that's a pretty big deal when you're only spending $90 to begin with. So that's a pretty big savings. So what's the warning with Banggood? I can't say that, I don't totally trust them, but they don't have your back, okay? They're not Amazon. If you don't get your package, then it's sort of like that's your problem. At least that's how it's been dealing with me. So let me go over here's my invoice. On November 1st, I ordered a Eachine Wizard X220S ready to fly. Comes with a transmitter, comes with a battery. I ordered an extra battery, and then I also ordered the goggles. Okay, so I'd be ready to fly FPV. And I knew I was going to wait a few weeks. I mean, I knew, this isn't prime 2-day delivery. I knew it's come from China and it's going to take a few weeks. And I was kind of in a big hurry, and after I ordered it, I kept thinking, maybe I should have built my own. So I ended up buying this kit on eBay, and this kit was not exactly what I thought I was getting, because when I bought it, I thought I was buying a full FPV kit, but it didn't come with this camera, it didn't come with the transmitter. It was just the drone, the motors, flight controller. And so in attempting to put this thing together, one of the first things I did is kill the flight controller, wired it wrong, and burned it up. So I had to get a new flight controller. And I found Banggood has a US warehouse, which is supposed to be faster. So I ordered a flight controller from them from there as well. Okay, so now I've got all this stuff coming from Banggood. Well, on November 14th, I get a message that says my Eachine Wizard has been shipped out of Belgium, heading to the United States. I'd gotten a message around this, just a little before that the goggles had been, I got some tracking information that the goggles were shipped out of China. On the 21st, I got free 10 pairs of Race Star Fishbone 5041 props that were just given to me free by Banggood for buying the drone. And so they were the first thing to arrive from China. The goggles came the very next day. So I was pretty psyched to get them. Really expected to get the drone the next day, didn't get it. And then about a week later, I ended up getting the spare battery I bought. Now the weird thing about the spare battery is it was shipped from One Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills, California. So that's bizarre. Why did that come from there? Now just a little bit after I bought that, or received that, I had got the item I ordered from their US warehouse, a new flight controller, which was shipped from New Jersey, and that took about almost 2 weeks. I think I remember it took like I don't remember. But anyway, it took close to 2 weeks to get that. A week and a few days. Anyway, so that shows up, and it came from New Jersey. So China, New Jersey, California, and my Eachine Wizard drone was being shipped. What I actually wanted was being shipped from Belgium. So today is December 15th, and I have not seen it. Tracking hasn't been updated. About a week ago, I started trying to contact them, and it's just like, it's a total, you'll just pull your hair out. I mean, you talk to someone, they tell you to check the tracking, they tell you their system's down, they tell you that something's broke, then they tell you to call back later, they tell you to email later, text later. And I just really got nowhere. I've gotten nowhere with them. So first time I ever done this, I just went to PayPal and I made a payment claim against Banggood. If I get the drone sometime soon, then I'll cancel that. I don't want to steal from them. That's the last thing I want to do. But at the same time, if you order something and it's been over 5 weeks from the day you ordered it, I mean, heck, you might not even want it anymore. I mean, I really don't even want that drone anymore. I have 2 of these ZMR 250s that I've built, and I've been flying them, and I'm totally happy. Eachine Wizard is the one thing that it has. It does have an F4 flight controller I don't have yet, and it does have OSD. But for the most part, I mean, I don't even really care anymore about it. You know, if I got it, I'm pretty sure I would just, I think I'd probably just resell it on eBay. I got a FlySky transmitter, and for Christmas in a box over there, I've got a Taranis that I'll start using next year. So, you know, I don't really need the Eachine Wizard anymore. And it's just really lame that the best they can do is just basically tell me to call my post office. I'm like, call my post office, you know. I worked at the post office. I know what it's like. You're going to call the post office and say, hey, I'm supposed to have a registered pack tracking, you know, from Belgium. It's supposed to be registered mail. The tracking number, if I go to bpost, Belgium's postal service, and I look up the tracking number, it just says shipped. There's no other information. There's no information when I look it up anywhere. So one thing I did discover with my own little research is that they did have a postal strike in Belgium. And the postal strike ended the 12th, which I think was really interesting that my drone was shipped out on the 14th. And I wondered if maybe they just wouldn't, it was just sitting somewhere, not being picked up by the postal, not being shipped. And I thought, well, that could set it back 2 weeks, you know. So normally you should get stuff from Banggood. You know, they usually say 12 to 14 days, 12 to 16, something like that. It's always taken longer for me. The first thing I ordered from Banggood last year about this time was a Hubsan drone, kind of a toy grade drone, and it took almost a month to get it, pretty close. I remember just sitting there thinking, when am I going to get this? When am I going to get this? So, all right. So now, here's the thing. Banggood, if you have to buy from it, if you want to save the money, if you don't care to wait, but there's so many better options. So since then, I've ordered from Race Day Quads and Get FPV. The experience has been so much better. They actually, the products, you know, they're real products. They're not, you don't have to worry about them being like Chinese copies, Chinese knockoffs. They have pretty much everything in stock, especially Race Day Quads. They've got everything in stock, and Get FPV is kind of limited somewhere. And they don't have nearly as much as Banggood, but they have what you want. You know, they have what you need. They don't have the huge selection. They don't have the super cheap stuff, but they have some pretty good stuff. You're getting it from the United States, and every order I've made has been free shipping. And I've gotten it, like if I order on a Monday, I get it on Wednesday. You know, maybe Thursday. It's been quick, packed really well. They send you free stickers. They send you free straps, and you know, I just support the people in this country that are trying to, you know, build up this this hobby, this pastime, this whatever this crap is. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Banggood. I mean, it's nice, it's cheap, but you almost need to like plan a month and ahead of what you're going to need and when you're going to need it. And then you also need to plan that you just may never see it. And I don't know if I'll be paying $225 for this Wizard drone that I'll never ever see, or if I can get PayPal to reimburse me, or if it will show up in the next week or two. We'll see. But anyway, happy flying.